Okay, so let me log in, because alternative way, okay, you didn't use the toolkit to install. So, but nevertheless, I can still log in. I can still access your WordPress admin, even though I don't have the passwords from the toolkits. All I may just need to do is to reset your passwords. So once I log into the cPanel, I can
Mm-hmm.
come to the WP toolkits. Now it's not seeing any sites, so all I need to do is to click on scan, because it was not installed via WP toolkits. Are you getting it now? So I need to scan. So once I scan, it will dictate that installation you did. So let's wait while the system scans for available WordPress installation. So scanning completed. So it has seen the site. So I can click on open website to view the site. I can click on login, but if I click on login, I won't be able to log in. It will tell me to update the password. Can you see it now? So
Mm-hmm.
because it was not created using this platform, so easily I can generate another password. Then I can click on change. So that automatically changed the existing password. So and with that, I'll be able to log in into that system. Are you getting it now? So even though if the person, because there are some cases that you will have the cPanel login details,
Yeah.
but you don't have the WordPress login details. So in
Hmm.
such case, you can use this method to get into the system without
Oh,
having the WordPress login details. All right.
yeah. Yes, sir.
There are other ways too you can get through to that. If you are using that Softaculous, there is an option there where you can add new admin, or you can update the existing password of that same admin. All right.
Yeah.
So either which way, you will still be able to access the person's backend once you have the cPanel login details. So because sometimes there may be need for maybe change in developer. So maybe the person they are using before, maybe their contract is no longer, they don't longer have any contract again. So and they want to engage you. Maybe the person they were using before forgot to, give them all the necessary login details. But once he has released the cPanel login details, with that, you can easily access the system. So that won't be a problem to access the WordPress admin. So let's click on the login button. So with this, I don't need to type in my username and password again. The system will automatically logs me in and takes me to the WordPress dashboard.
Yes, sir.
So and once I'm logged into the system, you can decide to create a new admin user. So that depends on the individual now. All right.
Yes, sir.
So yeah. So briefly, let me just explain, because some of these things you're already aware of it, but let me explain so that we may not talk much in the next class, because I'm thinking the next class will be a detailed practical class actually. So
Yeah.
because I want to join this, I'm joining these two sections together today. These two sessions together today. So by next class, we should start this. We should start this capstone project, actually creating a business website. So but there's something I did not add in this 2 to 3 section, which we are joining together, which I'm going to add it now. So by the end of this class, you should be able to create a blog, a blog uh, a blog website, actually,
Okay.
because that's the simplest of all. So, but sometimes it may be the simplest, but there's also an advanced editing to it. So because just like let's say what's the name of this newspaper? Daily Daily Times. Daily Times. So let me open this. No, let me open it. So this is a blog, all right?
Yes, sir.
This is a this is a blog. So this is a blog. There's nothing. This is also another type of blog. This type of blog within 5 minutes you can create this type of blog. And you see it now. This type within 5 minutes you can create it. And this type of blog within it depends though. Some may take you an hour, some may take you 3 hours, but it depends. But blog website are not that another complex. They are not complex website though. So and they are different. Let's say the Punch newspaper, Punch news, Punch newspaper. So for Punch newspaper, this is another type. All right,
Yeah.
this is another blog type actually. I have to disable ads. Yes. So this is another type actually. So you see, this one is a bit different from this. Are you
Yeah.
getting it now?
Yeah.
So that doesn't mean you can also achieve this. You can also achieve this. So, but at a later in this class too, I'm going to tell you what is the difference between this and this other one. So, but they are both blog websites. All right.
Yeah.
So let's go. By the end of this class, we should be able to create something simple actually. So then your assignment will be to create something better than what we are going to create. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So now we are able to log in into our admin hand. So here is just the dashboard. There are some basic things you can do here. You can decide to remove some of these things from this screen option by clicking on this. Can you see? The more I click, the more I uncheck the button, the more all these things goes off. All right.
Yeah.
So I can decide to leave only this or the activity. Then you can click and drag to move it from one single line to two from these rows. You can make it like this from these columns to these rows. So now we also have the updates. Update is where you can update your themes, update your plugins. Is from this updates you can do that. You can also update your WordPress version from there if there's any available version. So the update carries most of these things. So can you see here you can reinstall your WordPress. You can, if there's any plugin that is not up to date, you can update it. If there's anything that is not up to date, you can update it. Then see, there's a new translation which we can update actually. So and the number of updates available will show here. This is the number of updates available, and this update is pertinent to the translation. So, but let's proceed. We have our posts. So, most of the blogs you see works with posts. So, all your content will be posted here. All your articles will be here. Actually, the post controls everything. So, if I open back this website, all these things, all these are posts, all these articles are being controlled by these posts. And you can add new, you can edit, you can trash, you can view. So I may not be dwelling much on that because we are still going to explain when we are trying to add content for our our new blog. All right. So now you can also click on this menu by clicking on add new posts. Then we have what we call the categories and we have the tags. So these are the categories. So by default, you have the uncategorized. So you can add as many categories as possible. Now, if you open this platform, this is one of the categories. Insurance is one of the category. So if you click on it, you will see even the category. Can you see category insurance? So it's just a way to categorize your articles, your contents. So it's a way to categorize your articles so that if people wants to go, okay, I want health insurance, they can easily navigate to health insurance if your blog is all about insurance. So if you say, okay, just like that news website we showed earlier, and you see these are category: news, sports, investigation, Metro Plus, videos, politics, business, earthwise, editorials. So these are what? These are categories. So and if you click, it filter down your content based on the category. So here you can add new category here by putting the category name. So no need of putting the slug because the slug will be generated from the name, but you can decide to use a custom slug by adding it yourself. Then you can put a description. All these are optional. Is the only thing that is not optional is the name. So but the rest are optional. So you can click on the add category. Once you add the category, you will see the category here. Then we have what we call tags. So tags are things that it makes people to easily locate content on your sites. So just like your hashtag. So the tag is just like your hashtag, the way your hashtag works. So I can say NSAS, I can have a tag for NSAS. So once people click on the NSAS tags, it shows me all the content pertaining NSAS, where NSAS tag has been used. All right.
Mhm.
So any question before I go to the media?
Where would the tags be located?
Yeah, depending on your teams. So let me just see if I can view any. Okay, let me use this. Depending on your teams, it's all it's under actually after your content, depending on your teams. Now, can you see the tags for this one? Financial insurance, insurance claim, insurance industry, life insurance. So if I click on life insurance, so can you see it's showing me everything pertaining life insurance, how to start an insurance company. So all these articles are linked to life insurance. So if you see at the top here, we have tag, we have life insurance. So same thing. If I click any article here, there's going to be a tag at the end depending on your teams now. Okay, I think these guys are not having here. They are not having tags. They are not displaying their tags. So but that's not an issue. Some display, some does not. All right, so it depends on the developer, it depends on uh the business. So many things contributes to that. So your teams also determines if there is a provision for tag or not. All right, so media. So here, all your media files, your images, your videos, your documents are being controlled by the media library. So you can easily add new media here. So everything you have added will be shown here. Then you can filter by dates. You can also filter by images. You can filter only audio, video, documents, spreadsheets, archive, unattached, my. So you can easily filter down. All right. So, but since we are going to be doing a simple blog, you will see how this works actually. So then we have pages. So then these pages, there's a bit now like your privacy policy is not a post, is a page. Like your contact us, like your contact us page, yeah, like your contact us now. It's not
Mhm.
a post, it's a page. Like about us is not a post, but rather a page. So if you
Mhm.
want to create a page, all you need to do is come to pages, then you click on the add new. So, but if you want to edit existing page, you just click on the name or you move your icon a bit down and click on edit. Then we have quick edit. The essence of quick edit is if you don't just a brief summary of what that page is all about. If you just want to change the title alone, you don't need to open you don't need to open all the all you don't need to edit everything. All you just need to edit is just use the quick edit to edit the name. So instead of opening all the pages, So because sometimes it takes time, it may depending on the internet, and it's not even required. If you want to change only the title, you don't need to open the whole article to change the title. All right.
Yes, sir.
So the next thing is uh, uh, so basically posts is posts, you can say the difference between them is just post is where your article goes into. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you can go. So then your page is just let's say it's just like your content page. I think that's just, it's just that illustration I gave is just, I think it's just the best way to explain it, because your post content is where you post your content actually. So but let's say for a static content goes to your post to your page. So then we have the comments. So all every, just like we have this post now, I can decide to comment on this post and say, okay, this no, this is not right, this is that. Let me see, there's no room for comment actually. But if you come here, there is room for comment. You can comment on the post that no, 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 I don't like this, I like this. You can comment on the posts. Can you see now? You can leave a comment on this particular post. You can leave a comment on this particular post. Are you
Mm-hmm.
getting it? So
Yeah.
and post. But once you post, the admin either leaves it at auto approval or manual approval. So, but many a times it's better to do manual approval. All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So all the comments comes here. Can you see unapproved? You can approve or unapprove. You can reply. You can quick edit. You can edit. You can spam. You can trash. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then you can use this top to filter based on approved, filter based on pending, filter based on your own, in case you have different administrators, filter based on spam, filter based on trash. So now we have the appearance. Under this appearance, we have teams. We have teams. All right. So we have teams. This is what controls the appearance of your site basically. So now let's activate. Let's look at the way our site is. So can you see the way our site is looking? The
Yeah.
visual appearance of the site. Now let's activate these 2022 teams and let's reload, or let me open our site in a new page. Can you see how it's now looking?
Yes, sir.
Can you see the difference
Mm-hmm.
now? So the difference is just the teams. Are you getting it now? So then
Yeah.
we have what we call free teams and paid teams. The, from the word free, we call it premium though. Free teams and premium teams. The premium teams is the paid teams, so it has much advantage over a free teams.
Yeah.
So you might be limited in one way or the other with free teams, but with paid teams or premium teams, you can have some good styling. So the thing is, you can also, as time goes on, but it's not, as time goes on, two things can happen. You can you can decide to create your own teams. All right, but
Yes, sir.
that's an advanced stage actually. That's an advanced stage. So you can decide to create your own teams. So but the thing is, even if you don't want to create your teams, there's what we call Elo Elementor. So it's a blank teams actually. Let's go. So by clicking on this add new teams, you can check free teams available in the WordPress directory. You can check for free teams. So it's loading. So depending on your network, this shouldn't take time to load actually. So this Hello Elementor, like one site I converted their Figma to WordPress. this site was on Figma, so I had to convert it to WordPress. So instead of designing what's it called for them? Instead of designing uh a design developing a teams for them, I had to use the Hello Elementor to
Yeah.
just sketch all this out. So it saves time than developing a teams.
Hello Elementor.
Yes, Hello Elementor, yes. This it's a teams, but it's a blank teams.
Yeah.
It's a blank teams actually. It does not come with
And
anything
you
like
can
that.
edit it with like proper experience.
No, I didn't get that. No, you say no, you need Elementor to do the drag and drop.
Yeah, but can you like, I don't know, maybe if there's any like coding something to like
No,
edit
no,
it
no,
with
you don't need
itself.
to. No, you don't need to code when you are using this. So if you want to do proper Teams development from scratch, that's when you need to code actually. So, but
Okay.
if you are doing using just like an empty Teams,
Yeah,
there's
okay.
nothing. So if you are using this, then because I can still use this Teams, this 2022 actually to still achieve this. You can still use it to achieve this because uh, this was purely Elementor. So all was just designed through Elementor. So there's no teams like that. So it was the Hello teams that we
So does it
used
mean
to achieve this.
so, so, so does it mean that the theme like doesn't have like a, let's say, menu, this and like, so if you put them using Elementor, would they like be applicable to like every page? Because you know some certain themes have like, okay, let's say in the home page the menu is one way, then in about us page the menu appears in a different way. Like,
No, all those things are dependent on you. So you can you can achieve that either which way. If you want the same menu across board, good and fine. If you want different menu across board, good and fine. So it depends on you. That there's no restriction to that actually.
or like what I'm trying to get at is, then is it considered a theme or like a template? Because if it's a theme, it's kind of like something that is a theme. Like most of the themes are like, it's like a generalized background template kind of. But like a template is like something that you like. I don't know how to structure the question, but if it's like a theme is like the architectural design kind of that is applicable to every page, and a template is like, okay, now you're now like editing it. So the Hello Elementor, does it like work like, okay, like a blank sheet, then once you edit it, it kind of like edits as a template, but it's a theme? Like, do you kind of get the question?
Hmm. No, that's why I said it is a blank Teams. You don't
Okay.
have anything to work with actually. It's just blank.
Okay.
So like all these
Okay.
things we had to do it it's just blank. You just blank. There's nothing, nothing. So it is blank. So you want to structure what you want. It is blank, totally blank.
Okay. So,
So it doesn't come with anything.
Yes, sir.
Are you getting it now? So
Yes, sir.
unlike when you install some teams, now let's just give it a try. Let's give it a try. Let's install this. You will see the difference now. Let's install it. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sorry, I had to switch the network.
No problem.
So now the yellow teams has just been installed. All right. So we can do a live preview to check how it will look like. We can also activate. So let me just activate it actually. So once I activate this, let's reload our landing page. Can you see how empty it is? It
Yes,
does
sir.
not even so it does not comes with any templates, anything. It's just blank, empty. Are you getting it now?
Yes,
So
sir.
it is very empty. So you are the one to now build it so that it looks what you want. So
Yeah.
it's an empty teams. If I click on this one now, you just write up nothing. Just looks scattered. So but that's the purpose, Sha. It's just something empty that
Okay.
you
Okay.
can yeah, you can do yourself. So instead of
Mm.
working with an existing template or this or that, so
Yeah.
if you don't want to do that, you can just start with hello element or so. There's nowhere you will see a template like this. So all this was just we did it ourselves.
Mm.
Actually, all this we did it ourselves. So there's no there's no template we had to follow. So we had to do everything from start to finish. So we had to do everything from start to finish. So basically that's it. So let me proceed. So now we have been able to install our themes. So, and I said there are different ways. You can install it via that by clicking on Add New via the WordPress directory. This is the WordPress directory for themes. All right. So you can search for any themes you want. Let's say, let me just search for blog. Let me search for blog. So you see different themes for blog actually. Can you see different themes for blog? So it depends on which one you want to go for. Are you getting it now? So let me just go for anyone. Let me go with anyone by clicking on install. So once you click
Yes.
on install, this will change the appearance of your site. Understood? So let's
Yes, sir.
say activate. This will change the appearance depending on anyone you're going for. We have lots of themes actually. So let me reload this page. You will see that the appearance has changed. Can you see now? The
Yes, sir.
appearance as well. Change. See all these icons. Were they there before? They were not. See our menu. Were they there before? They were not. This is our logo. You can change this, but for now, this is our logo. Now this is the breadcrumb. Then this is the article. Can you see
Yes,
what
sir.
was not looking good that time? Because we have installed a Teams, we have activated a good Teams. Can you see how it's now looking? See all our footer. See the way it's now looking now.
Yes, sir.
Unlike when we have something like this, you know. So let's go back to the home page and let's see how the homes looks like. The home page looks like. Now can you see the way the homes looks like? Looking a bit good, unlike
Yes, sir.
before, right? So
Yes, sir.
that's the power of our teams. All right. So it changed the appearance, it changed everything. So now you can easily customize this theme by going to customize or going to appearance, customize. You go to appearance, you go to customize. So, but themes varies actually. So, but sometimes you see it's appearance, customize. Some you see themes option under appearance. Some you see themes option separately. Some you see the name of the teams. So, but many a times those comes with premium teams, a paid teams. So for paid teams, the instruction on how to go about it will be there. There will be documentation, teams documentation, because you paid for it. So you are entitled to the documentation. Now, like this, even this that is free, there's still documentation, but this documentation is for the pro version. Are you getting it now? It's not really for the free version. So let's check. And even if you see now, you will see that Bloggers Pro. So it's the pro version, is the pro version. That's why they did the documentation for. You see how to upload logo, how to upload your logo, how to do your Teams demo import. So you can easily read these and you'll be able to get how to get do some settings on the Teams.
Yes, sir.
So many a times the documentation comes with a paid Teams, not a free Teams, because nobody's ready to give you something free at the end of the day, still give you documentation on how to implement it. They want you to go and do that yourself. So if you pay for the Teams, they will give you the right documentation. All right. So
Yes,
let's
sir.
proceed. Let's proceed. So now, at least we have a basic understanding of what the Teams is all about, right?
Yes, sir.
It helps us to change the appearance of our sites. So now under plugins, we have plugins. So this plugin helps us just like, okay, let's say we have a building. We have a building, and in that building, if there is no television, you won't be able to watch film, right?
Yes,
But
sir.
you can live without a television set, right?
Yeah.
So same thing as plugins. Plugins are just something that adds additional features to what you have. So you have your home, you can decide to say, let me buy microwave for this particular purpose. So if you don't need that purpose, you don't need the plugin. All right. So same thing
Yes, sir.
as our. So if you don't need the features, then plugin is not required. So if you need additional features, then you search for the plugin that is responsible for that. So how do you do that? You can click on the add button. Oh, sorry, I forgot something. Let's go back to Teams. It's also applicable to plugin. So we have installed from WordPress directory. So, but you
Yes, sir.
can also install using a zipped file. So because many a times when you purchase a paid Teams, it is a zip file you'll be given. So now all you need to do is come to appearance Teams, then you click on upload Teams. So once you click on upload Teams, I can come here to choose file. It will ask you to choose the zip file you downloaded from maybe anywhere. So let me look. I think I have. What's the name of this plugin? These Teams. I have a Teams. That's okay. I think this is it. Well, let me check. Let me check. Okay, okay. These the Teams. I have these Teams. I just did. Let me open it and install. So I select the zip file. This is a zip file, and I click on the install button, install now button. So once I install, then you will see that the site appearance, once I activate this theme I'm trying to install, the site appearance will change. Can you see this theme has been installed successfully? So click on the activate button. Now this is what we have. This is what we have. So let's reload this page and see what we have now. Can you see? Different from what we have. Can you see this search now? Is it the same with
Yeah.
what we have here? No, it's not the
Mhm.
same with what we have here. This one will pop up. This is the whole themes. Once you click on this search here, it will pop out. But this one, once you click on the search, it will just come to the bottom. Are you getting it? So themes determines what you have, the appearance. Now see the bottom here. We have logo here. We have social media. But this one, we just have it at the middle. Are you getting it now? See this
Yes, sir.
one now. See where we have it. Different colors. See. Can you see?
Yes,
So
sir.
the themes determines the appearance, determines the appearance of your site. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so good. So let's proceed. So we have seen how we can also now can you see like that one I'm saying, can you see theme settings now? But
Yeah.
the first themes we activated is not having theme settings. Are you getting it? So some we have theme settings, some will be separate, some will call it themes option, depending. So, but once you go through their documentation, if it's a paid themes, you will be able to see some of these things. All right. So
Yes, sir.
let's go to plugins. So same thing applicable to plugin. You can add new plugin from the WordPress directory by just searching for the name of the plugin. But if the plugin is not on the WordPress directory, you can use the upload button to choose the plugin you want to upload. Then select the necessary plugin you want to add. I think I have one plugin here. Let me see if I can. Let me look for something light though. Okay. So open this is a plugin and I click on install. The maximum size, but this is not a problem. So once you see a problem like this, you can correct it from your cPanel actually. So for you to correct a problem like this from your cPanel, you log into your cPanel. So once you log into your cPanel, let's wait. Let's wait while it loads. All right, so let's just look for uh, PHP in multiple PHP in editor. So you can click on this. So once you click on the in editor, you will be able to see some of those configurations. So select the site. You can just select the home directory. So now see these are the configuration 2 megabytes. So you can change it to 8. So you can also edit these actually. So most of the basic configurations are online. You can just search for most of the basic configurations. They are online, so you can apply. So, but be careful with these settings. You have to know what you are applying before you apply. So there are settings. This information are online. You can just search for PHP, depending on your version, PHP 8.2 recommended in settings. So once you just search, you will see the recommended settings, right?
Yes, sir.
So now once I reload this page, I should be able to take off the plugin should install successfully. There's something left. Let's also do for this particular location. 60, 60, 364, 8. Apply. So that has been applied. So let's reload. Let's reload. So can you see now? It has been what? It has been installed successfully without showing that error again. So I can click on
Ooh,
active.
sure.
So I can click on activate. So if I want to activate, but I don't really need this plugin, so let me deactivate that. So, but that's how to install plugin. So there are also another method to install this, to install a plugin without coming to upload here. All
So
you need
sorry,
to do is,
one
yeah,
question. What if you're
okay.
using Sam?
What do you say?
Like, what if you're using like localhost?
It's still the same. If you're using localhost, you won't be able to. If you are connected to internet and you are
Mhm.
using localhost, everything still remains the same.
But like,
You'll be able to access. You'll be able to access the WordPress directory because you are connected to internet,
yeah, but
even though
like,
you are host. But if you are
what do
not
you?
connected to internet,
Yeah,
all these things will not show.
but like, you know, you access like cPanel directory to edit the like file.
Yeah, the PHP him.
Yeah.
Yeah, your localhost, your XAMPP is also having. It has its own configuration settings where you can edit that. So
Yeah.
your XAMPP is from your XAMPP, you are going to edit that.
Yeah.
Okay. So once you just search PHP in, I've deleted the server I used yesterday, so that's why I can't show you. So once you just PHP in XAMPP, you will see where you can locate the. Can you see the directory? It's
Yeah.
under XAMPP PHP in. So once you edit this folder, but before you edit the folder, just check how to go about it actually, because it's easy for me to edit this file because I know what to search for. Are you getting it? So, but when you are starting out, it's better to just check online on how to increase. Can you see now? This is one of it. Upload maximum file size from XAMPP. So, can you see? This is just the step-by-step instruction. But sometimes this Stack Overflow, you have to be sure that it's marked. Are you getting it? Ensure the one you want to go for, the answer you are going for, like this one is not marked. Are you getting it? Ensure
Yeah.
the answer you are going for is marked, especially when you are on Stack Overflow, because some people will give you answers now. At the end of the day, your server will just crash. So you understand?
Mhm.
So ensure it is marked, especially on Stack Overflow. But if you are on YouTube, you can still be pretty sure that some of the instructions are correct. Some of the videos are correct. Check the comments, like this one. I check the comments, what people are saying, and check the video too. So you understand? Check the video, check the starting and the ending if it's correct. So, but there are some sites too that when you go to like this site now, this thing is also correct. So they will tell you what to look out for. So you will also see it once you open it, you will see the file, then search for upload maximum size. Let me just I think I instead of I have something similar that I can show you. I have something similar I can show you actually. So let me, well, I can't on the sample on this system. So, but let me just show you. I have PHP because there are some configurations that would go off if I try to show you on my system. So, this is it. Can you see the file now? php.in. All right. So I can right click and open with Notepad or anything. So I can open with anything though. So this is it. So all I need to do is search for some upload. I can even search for 2 MB because unless I have changed it to, let me search now. Control F 2 MB. If I have not changed it, it will come up. Now I've changed it. I've changed like this memory limit now. This is how to change memory limit. You can edit your memory limit here. Your input variable, your input maximum input variable, which is also here. Let me show you in that PHP, in our cPanel. What we just edited here. See memory limits. What we just edited here is what is here. Can you see it now? But I've increased my actually. So this is what is here. Now maximum execution time 120. If you check here, you see maximum. Can you see maximum execution time that I changed to 300 here? Can you see
Yeah.
it's 120 on my local hosts? So maximum input time 60. You see maximum input time that I edited to 600. Are you getting it? So all is also on your local hosts. But the main thing is for you to be able to know where it is on your
Yeah.
local hosts. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that is that. That is that. So now, then I say the second option is by coming to your file manager. Come to your file manager. If you don't want to upload through that means. Now, if I try to upload a 10 megabytes plugin, it will complain because you know the maximum I put is 8 megabytes. Are you
Yes, sir.
getting it now? So instead of uploading via this means, I can just upload via my file manager, even if it's 100 gigabytes plugin. I can upload it through my file manager. All I need to do is come to my public underscore HTML, then open my WP content. That's where I have my themes, my plugin. So come to plugins. If it's plugin you want to upload, good. If it's Teams, you open Teams. So if it's plugin, you open plugin. So can you see? These are my files. So let me click on upload. So if I click on upload, note I can upload maximum of 39 gig. There's no plugin that is even up to 500 megabytes. So, but here gives me ability to do and undo. So I
Yeah.
select my file. Let me look for let me look for a plugin. Let me look for a plugin. Let me look for a plugin. Let me select this plugin. This plugin is 11 megabytes. So if I try to upload this plugin on that WordPress site, it will throw error again. Are you getting it? So let
Yeah.
me upload it and just say open. So this will not give me issue. I'll be able to see everything because the maximum file upload size here is 39 gig. So this will not give me issue. So, but there's something I need to do. You know, I'm uploading the zip file now. This has been completed. That's why it's showing green. I can close this and come back here and reload. So once I reload this page, click the reload button. Can you see WP forms? So if I go back to my plugin, it will not be there. Can you see? It's not there.
Yeah.
Why is it
Yeah.
there? Because I've not extracted this file. So let's extract by right clicking on it and click on the extract, then click on extract file. So once you click on extract file, then you can reload. You will see it here. Can you see it now? So if I come to my plugin and click on the reload button, you will see that my plugin is now here. Can you see it now? My
Yeah.
plugin is here. So that's another way
Oh,
to install.
so that's the okay. So that problem I was having the other time, like you can deactivate it using your cPanel.
Yes, through your cPanel.
Oh, okay.
So can you see it now? My plugin is here. I can click on activate. Now, just let me just activate this. Let me activate this. Now, I've activated these WP forms, and maybe due to one issue or the other, I can't log in into this end again. Are you getting it? Now, all I need to do is either come to my cPanel and rename if I know the particular plugin that is causing that issue. I can just rename it from this name to two. If I rename it to two, then try to log in again. You will see that you'll be able to log in. But automatically, can you see the plugin has been deactivated due to an error.
Yeah.
Plugin file does not exist. So, but this one now is the one that we have renamed to two, not the former one.
Yeah.
So all we need to just do is, since we have regained access, we can take this back to this. So once we do that, even if we reload here, nothing will happen. All has been deactivated. Are
Yeah.
you getting it now? So that's how to resolve. So sometimes when your server, when your system crash, when your website crash, all you need to do is first disable all your plugins. How do you disable? So if there are many, if it's not one that is having issue, just come back to your plugin folder. instead of it like this, just rename it because it's not one. Assuming it's one, you just open it, you do the one, just like the way we do that form, WP form. You just rename only that one. But if it's not one, you come to your directory, your plugin directory, rename it to maybe two, just rename it to anything. So once you rename it to anything, all the and you try to load the plugin page, all the plugins will be deactivated automatically. All right.
Yes, sir.
So that's one of the ways to debug. So you now activate the plugin one by one to know which one is having problem. So that's another way to debug your file. So now the next thing, because uh, we are running out of time, let me just go to the straight to the next thing. So any question pertaining the themes and the plugin?
No, sir.
Okay, good. So now let's install. Uh, let's go with this. I think I like this style. So let's go back to our appearance themes.
Oh, sorry. What's the name of the second plugin? Oh
What
God,
is it?
the second I say plugin, the second theme. I don't know. I could really like it.
Okay,
the
blogger
the other one that is just plain. Oh yeah, yeah.
and
This one comes down overflow. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay.
overflow. Yeah, yeah. This is overflow. This is the one we're using currently, which
Oh,
is this.
yeah, yeah,
This.
yeah.
So, but I want to go back to the former one, which is this one. So let me just activate it. So once I activate, I can, if I reload my page, I will have, this is what I will have. All right. So now what I need to do is, uh, so let me just, to save time, I will just I'll import some blog posts. So, but what I expect you to do is to add your own content actually in your own for your assignment. So, so I may not explain this process I'm trying to do now. So because it's something we can do later. So, but let me just import so that I don't have to copy, save time from going to another person's website and go and copy content. So, but for your assignment, you have to just copy content from any site. Since it's not that you want to use the site to make money now. Are you getting it? So you are permitted to copy content as long as it does not stay online and you are now using it to fetch money. So since it's an assignment, it's permitted. Uh, I mean, import. To the God of all flesh. Smell good. I think I selected the wrong file. Selected the wrong file. You are God. His name is Yahweh. Yahweh. You are God. You are God. Your name is Yahweh. Your name is Yahweh. You are God. Your name is Yahweh. So I'm just trying to save time. That's why I want to import some of the blog content we are supposed to copy and paste.
Yes, sir.
So, but I'm going to do one. Actually, I'm going to do one copy and paste so that I will use it to explain what you need to know. Then you now do the rest. Let me reload my page. Let's see if the content is there now. Some of the contents are in now. Okay. So some of the content are in. I think the remaining thing is just the picture. Let's wait and see. The images. Okay, it's saying this has been done. Okay, let me reload again. Okay. So the images are there. Can you see now? We now have some contents here, right? We now have some contents here. So now, if I click on this content, now I should be able to. Can you see? I should be able to view the content, right? Can you see the content? So my blog is partially ready. My blog is partially ready. So let's just do one or two adjustments there. So let's work on this. Let's work on this logo. So we can come to appearance. We can come to customize. Appearance customized. So under customized, note that themes are different. Themes are different. So there are some certain things you will see in this Teams A that you not see in Teams B. So let's say site identity, the logo of the site. I can select here and add the logo of the site. Let me add the logo of the site. So let's assume this is the logo of the site, okay? Let's keep cropping. So now can you see the logo of the site is now showing? So if I see display site title and tagline. I don't want it to be repeated. I only want the logo. So I uncheck this button. Can you see the logo is now here? So then the site icon, this WordPress icon that you are seeing, you want to change it so that it won't be we won't be seeing this WordPress icon. We will be seeing our own icon. It's okay. Sorry. What is it? Sorry. So now this is our icon. We can extract it. If you have it separately, you can select it. But if you don't have it, you can extract it from your book. So you can crop image. So once you see, can you see up here? Instead of this WordPress, now can you see it has turned to our logo? So that's that. Then we can go back. Then we have other options. We have menu. So for you to show menu, hide the search, hide the search icon. So these are some settings you can explore. Then we have Teams option. We have the blue page. These are also options you can explore. Like this one, I say hide or show footer. So if you want to, now this copyright all right reserved, you can edit it. So but you can remove their name actually. There's a way to do that, but that's not for this class. So you can't remove their name because it's a free Teams. So if it's a premium Teams, you'll be able to remove their name. But there's a way to remove their name from the code aspect, but let's leave that for now. So that's that, and there are other settings you can look into actually. Then the layout. So we have the blog layout. You can say you decide to use this type of layout, this type of layout, this type of layout. So you can explore some of these things. Single blog content, the sidebar width. You can. So you see that we have a lot of things here on the what's it called now, on the customized page. So the home page settings, latest this, that. So let me just publish this. We have been able to change the icon. Let me publish this. So this has been published. So let's view our site now. Let's check our site. Gently. So this is our site now. Can you see our logo now? Can you see everything? Our site is partially ready. So let me delete this. Hello word. So I can come to my post. So once I come to my post, I click on trash. So that hello word has been deleted. If I reload this page, you will see that the hello word is no longer there. Can you see? The hello word is no longer there. So we're having something meaningful now. Are you getting it? We're having something meaningful now. So now let's also delete our Hmm? Hmm? Juvenile. Level. So then we have been able to trash it. So how do we add new content? You can click on the add new post. So once you add new posts, now you can decide to use this format. So there's a classic editor you can also use. So, but let's just use this format. In the next lesson, I'll show you some of the. I'll show you a classic editor plugin and the difference between that and this. So let's just copy any content. Just copy any content. So let me copy this. This is the title. This is your blog title. Paste it here. Then the remaining are your blog contents. So remaining are your blog contents. Copy. And I can paste it inside my blogs. So my content is ready. I can come to my post. I can select image, the image I want to use for that particular content. So I can select this image and set as featured image. We call it featured image. So you can decide to publish immediately. You can decide to publish maybe in 3 hours. You can decide to publish in 24 hours, depending. So once you click, so you set when you want to publish, but by default, it will publish immediately. All right. Then you can come here and set your category. You can set your category. Is it editor speak? Is it insurance? Or you can add new category as the case may be if it does not fall into this. So I can say finance. 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 So I can add new category. So once I add new category, finance is selected. So I can add tags. I can add financial education. I can add retail investor. I can add NGX. I can add SEC as my tags. So, but you have to add comma. So let's just do that instead of just talking. So let me do that and put comma, and then once I put comma, automatically it will or a presenter. So you can put comma a presenter, then I can put retail investors. I can put, but it depends on your article, it depends your tag. Understood?
Okay.
Something that just like your hashtag. So publish, then I publish this. So once I publish this, let's look at our outcome here. So can you see our outcome now?
Yes, sir.
See what we have now. So, but you notice something that our site is having 2024/10/14. It's not looking neat like that. Let's just have direct, just like what we have here. Can you see it's just direct after the domain, the slug of the article. So we'll call it slug. So let's just have a clean slug. So all we need to do is go to our backend. So once we go to our backend, then we can come to settings, then we can come to reading. No, sorry, permalink. I mean, you can come to permalink. So on the permalink, just put it as the post name. And you see, these are different ways. You can say, okay, month, the month, the name. No, I don't want that. I just need the post name. Let it be as simple as possible. Then I can click on save. So once I click on save, now let me reload this page. So this is it. Let's click on this guy. Now, can you see it now? It's now clean. There's no 2024/10/this again. So it's now clean. So it's better this way. Can you see? Our blog is partially ready. So I can decide to add a search bar here. I can decide to add a search bar here. So we'll call it widgets. So we'll call this side widgets. So let's go to appearance. Then we'll go to widgets. So we'll go to widgets. So let's add a widget beside. So the widgets we just want to add is, for now, let's add the search widgets. The search widgets. So let's click on the add block. Then we click on we search for search. So we have the search here. All right. So then we click on updates. So let's reload our site and see reload. Can you see the search box now? Are you getting it? Your teams may determine how it will look, or some may not look good like this. So some things may look good like this. So but it's still the same process. So I can also decide to add my tags. We call it cloud. We call it cloud tag. Tag cloud. This is it. I can add my tag there. All right, but not always. Oh, it's not necessary. I'm just trying to tell you that you can do a lot with your widget actually. So can you see what I've added now? So easily people can easily locate anything using my tag clouds. So if I click on let's say uh let me look for something, let me say financial, you will see that this article, see, these are the article that the tags for financial was also used on. All right. So basically our blog site is ready. Our blog site is ready. So the next thing we might just need to do is add about us, contact us, all those pages. But is it not ready now? It's ready to go to market, right?
Yes, sir.
So now the what you do for me as the assignment is create a blog. After this class now, we'll delete everything we have done. Let me just do that now. Let me do that now. I want to delete the site. So I want you to create your own blog site. You can feel free to use any themes of your choice, but ensure you have content. Let it look good. Let it look presentable. Do it as if somebody paid you to get the blog for him. All right. So let me remove this. So I'm deleting everything. Yes, delete. Delete all. So everything has been deleted. So if you try to access our site, so bad, everything is gone. So bad, everything is gone. So
Yeah.
we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. So everything is gone. So everything is gone. So that's what I want you to do. So do your own, use meaningful content, extract content from the internet and images, then do something that looks good.
Yes, sir.
So then we take it from there in the next. We take it from there in the next class by God's grace.
Yes, sir.
So but what you can also do for me, if you don't get this recording, because I forgot yesterday.